What's going on, y'all? It's Brother D coming at y'all with another video. It's gonna be a quick video. I looked on my phone, checked my notifications, and it appears that Jalen Rose and Molly Quorum has decided to divorce and go their separate ways. And my thing on this is that I'm gonna say this: that I'm proud of Jalen Rose. I'm really proud of him because I'm gonna tell you something. Well, I think Molly was out of pocket. How you were married and to you decided to move to Connecticut to ESPN. Your career was more important than your marriage. That that just that hit me the wrong way when he said when I heard that because she was very irritating. She talks too much, and on the show, she's very irritating. So, can you imagine what he was going through at home? But other than that, I'm proud of him for moving on, man. And they've been separated from what I heard. They've been separated since January, but they kept it private. And you know what I'm saying? It was just I think that he was rushing it. And my motto is simple. I've been through that. I've been through what he's going through. I've been through that. That you have to let the food cook. In a relationship, you have to let the food cook. I felt like that he married her too fast. I've been through that. My ex-wife, we was engaged only in 9 months, and you don't, preachers say, well, you know, you shouldn't live together married. But how can you find out about a person? You get what I'm saying? Unless you live with them, unless you date them, unless you court them. You feel what I'm saying? And I just felt like they were rushing it. And it just, to me, it's no surprise. I'm sad about it because, I like Molly, even though she's irritating. I like her on ESPN. I have no ill feelings towards her. I have no feelings towards Jalen Rose. But I'm sad about that. It's sad that today's society, marriages do not last. But a lot of it is a lot of these women that she picked. The sad part about it, can you imagine how hurt he must have felt that you married to a person and they rather move away from you. That's just that's a bad sign. And I'm glad that he was man enough to say this is not working. That it's time for me to move on. Why keep playing this game like we happy? Just like I made the video the other day when I talk about I look on Facebook, Instagram, people be lying, people ain't happy. If it ain't happy, why not cut it off? But I know that feeling. That's why I would not, people laughing at it. I don't think it's funny because being divorced is painful. Getting a divorce is painful. It took me years to get over. It took me a long time to get over. And sometimes I still think about it. That's just being human. You can date somebody else, but that divorce, that's a different type of hurt. That you put your all into something and a person she just walked away from him. How you married and you just say, you know what, I'm leaving. Because I'm gonna tell you, fellas, but people don't want to hear the real truth. That the woman is about the woman. It's never about the man. It's always about them, and it's never about you. How can a marriage work? That's selfish. How you gonna move out and you married? Why get married if you knew you weren't ready for that? Talk to me. But it's always about at the end of the day, it's never about you, it's about them. And if they feel like that it's something better, they'll drop you like a hot bag of doodle. I'm just being honest. And I felt like it was too much anyway because they was working together. They were spending too much time together. That's why you date people. You don't date people you work with because it's a recipe for disaster. I see you at work and now I got to see you at home. How this gonna work? I used to date. I used to date my ex-wife. We used to work in the same place. But soon as we was getting a divorce, you know how hurt I was every day, looking at somebody who gave up on me. You feel me? Looking somebody that quit on me, and now I got to deal with. Now I got to deal with all of this. Now I got to. It just you don't date people you work with because it's a recipe for disaster. And I knew it was gonna be a recipe for disaster, but I thought that they was gonna make it. It's sad that you rather pick your career than pick your husband. Should your husband come before everything? But women don't think like that nowadays. They don't think like that. It's not the way it used to be. When you married and people married forever, it don't work like that no more. 3 years and you ready to give up already. That's the part that saddens me. But then they say, well, D, you being a hater, you better. Why I'm gotta be better? Because I'm telling you the truth. That it's never about the man, it's always about the woman. And I really don't trust women. I never put my total trust in a woman because they're like the weather. One day it's sunny, the next day it can be rain. Next day it can be joy, the next day it could be pain. I'm just keeping it 100. That I do not trust I don't trust the things they say. I trust what they do. But a lot of dudes get hurt because they don't watch their actions. They listen to them talk, and talk is cheap. Show me. Once somebody would have told me that, I don't know how Jalen did that. She gonna move. She gonna move out. Are you serious? I'm better than that. You want to move out? Once you move to another place, another state. I'm done. You're not moving out. Are you serious? But I'm glad Jalen got his manhood because a lot of dudes ain't got enough man. We ain't got enough men out here. You just letting them walk all over you. It's better for you to go. I'm glad that he did what he did. Because at the end of the day, what you need somebody who don't want. It's clear that she was selfish. Look at the show. She overtalks everybody. You know, it's about her and it wasn't about Jalen. And I'm glad that he had enough balls to say, you know what, I'm done playing games. Let's get this over with. I can go on with my life, you can go on with yours. But that's the thing that the problem with marriage. Like the scriptures say today, the scripture, I read all the time. Like the scripture says in Proverbs 24:10, it says that if you faint in the day of adversity, that strength is small. That's what happens. That when the road get big, they ready to run. I would never get married again. I would be in a relationship. I date, but I don't even do really relationships. Because let's be honest, women don't really want relationships. They don't. They don't want a real relationship. They like to keep their options open. So why not keep your options open? I had a woman tell me, well, why you don't want a relationship? I don't want that. Because you don't want it either. Because as soon as I want that, you're gonna get bored. Come on, man. Only time they marry people unless it's financial. If it's not financial, they don't even want to be bothered with you. They're all for themselves. It's all about the woman. It's never about the man. I just today he would have said she would have said that to me about I'm moving out. Let her go. Jalen Rose got plenty of money, but it ain't about the money. It's about the heart. Cause like I say all the time, he had to love Molly to marry her. So I'm quite sure he is hurting that. But at the end of the day, Jalen, go home, cry, do what you need to do. Because I feel your pain. I've been there. I know how it feels. But you got to get that heart right. And don't just go get another girlfriend. Please don't do that. Because that's going to make you look desperate and it's going to make you look weak. The only thing you can do is be to yourself for a while. Take about a year off from dating. Then maybe once you get divorced straight, then maybe take another take another year, get you together. Then you be ready for a new one. And don't date somebody that work at ESPN. Please don't do that. Cause it's not gonna work. I gotta see you at home and see you at work too. That's too much. That's too much. And I feel bad for both of them. But I thought that was really selfish. That that you rather move to Connecticut and that's your husband. You took a vow before God to to hold through sickness and health, but you rather pick your career over your husband. What do you do to that? See, people uh, don't take marriage serious anymore. They don't. These women do not take marriage serious. Only time they get married is for obligation. They want sponsorship, not partnership. I'm keeping it real. And I hope a lot of ladies don't get offended, but come on, let's keep it real. You only get married unless it's a benefit. You don't want a relationship. So let's stop playing these games. You like going to the club. You like hanging out. You like doing you. So that's what I don't understand. I do not understand why would you get married if you knew you weren't ready for it. That's stupid. But the problem is he fell in love with the sex. She a nice looking woman. People talking about I looked at videos talking about Molly hit the wall. Come on, Molly fine as hell. Ain't no sense in lying. Molly is a beautiful woman. She's just irritating, but she's beautiful. Who wouldn't want Molly? Anybody say that they lying. That's a beautiful woman. But I'm proud of Jalen for walking away. I'm proud for him that he ain't out here. He ain't out here in a new. He ain't on Instagram acting stupid. He's mature about it. That's what I respect. I respect that. That I hope that he finds somebody that's a little closer to his age group. Because I married somebody 10 years younger than me, and that was a huge mistake because we were not at the same place. I'm 31, she 21. 21 years old, she won't think about marriage. I'm 31 years old. I done seen the club. I done seen all that. She was just beginning her life. So she won't think about marriage at the time. That's why I don't hold no grudge. But it hurt like hell when we broke up. I'm telling you, I can relate. I can relate to that. But at the end of the day, I'm glad that he did what he did. He said, you know what, we can walk away. Let's walk away. Because why keep somebody who don't want to keep you? It's obvious once she moved out, she didn't want to be bothered. But that's it. That's all, Brother D. Deuces.